My name is Angie. I have been in real estate for 20 something years. I started pretty young. I opened up my own office when I was 23 years old, and I have led a team, owned a brokerage, and just worked with a lot of home buyers, sellers, investors, developers. And then my passion is helping other people reach their goals. So whether that is agents to reach their goals or home buyers and sellers or developers. And I just get excited when other people get excited. So that's kind of who I am.
All right, we are live. I'm super excited for this. It's one of my favorite things to do is announce new partnerships. And obviously, it's a big deal when anybody ever makes the move over to LPT. But Angie, for you, I'm really excited because I've gotten to know you. I've gotten to study your business and communicate with you quite a bit, see your vision for what's going on. So I figured, hey, we would not just introduce people to you and do the same old song and dance about why you moved to LPT with real estate CEOs, but also just kind of get to know you and expose people to like what you're bringing to the table, because I think there's a lot to be there. So if you could quickly just give us your short bio about who you are, so in case anybody's watching here that doesn't know you.
Yeah, absolutely. So my name is Angie. I have been in real estate for 20 something years, not to age myself, but I started pretty young. I opened up my own office when I was 23 years old, and I have led a team, owned a brokerage, and just worked with a lot of home buyers, sellers, investors, developers. And then my passion is helping other people reach their goals. So whether that is agents to reach their goals or home buyers and sellers or developers. And I just get excited when other people get excited. So that's kind of who I am. I'm in Northern California. So I'm in Redding, like way Northern California.
That is Northern California for sure.
Yes,
And so selling in Redding, you've been at some other brokerages, you took a look at LPT. Tell me a little bit about your journey learning about LPT and making the move.
Yeah, absolutely. So actually, I had my own boutique brokerage for just over 20 years. And then I went and and this is how I met Suneet. So this is all going to go in full circle, but I purchased a franchise. I purchased Big Block a few years ago. And I actually, that just wasn't the direction at the right time. I think I told you a little bit about, I had some health stuff come up. I kind of went a different direction and realized I needed to change my plans and start looking around at my goals for the future and how I wanted to expand my business. So I took a look at another cloud brokerage, and that was the most exciting opportunity because I always was for a small team, staying local, doing everything local. And that's just what I knew. It was what I was comfortable with. And then I learned about the opportunity to go bigger. And that's my heart is with helping other people grow their business and working with agents all across the United States. And so when I saw that Suneet announced that he had something big coming up, I knew that it had to be worth taking a look at, because I worked with him some at Big Block, and he has the #1 team in California. He just absolutely kicks booty at everything that he does, and he's somebody that I want to learn from. So when I saw that he made a change, I immediately reached out to him to find out what was going on and how I could get involved.
So what did you see that stood out to you? So you reached out. I mean, okay, that makes a lot of sense, right? I mean, he's a very public figure. I love him to death. Whenever he does anything, I pay attention. So that makes sense. But then there also has to be some substance under it, right?
There
Like,
is,
what
yes.
did you see at LPT that made sense?
So I talked to Sneet, and then I did some deep diving about what LPT actually is, what's behind the scenes. And what I found was, beyond just being very agent centric, the marketing aspect. I love marketing. It's a passion I have. It's something I have fun with. And when you join LPT, they just have such a marketing background that fits. Any agent that wants to be successful in today's real estate arena has to go all out in marketing. So the exciting part for me was deep diving into the marketing portion, just seeing, and I'm going to kind of hold up some different things really quick because I have them here.
Yeah.
But you sign in, and I mean, you get a listing, and I can't show these all on my camera, but as soon as you get a listing, they send you these listing packages that go with your listing. And I mean, you're immediately just hitting the market on fire, and you have so many tools and resources behind you. And I have been shocked because you sign in, and as soon as I signed up, the marketing team was contacting me, getting everything lined up, finding out who we are, what are our colors, who are we, what do we represent, and kind of just building a whole brand around us. And we are American real estate, like we are the American team. So being able to keep that personality and stay with the American vibe was important. So that was a big part of it, was the marketing aspect. And then obviously you have the shares and you have so many other things too. And we're so early on, and you might be able to talk a little bit about that too. So
Yeah, I mean, for anybody who's not aware, what she's referencing is being early on in this company, it is advantageous for a number of reasons. And for all the obvious ones, right? You get to participate in early stock, pre IPO. I'm not a financial advisor, so I can't tell you, hey, here's how it's going to go. But we all believe in it very strongly when you have the fastest growing brokerage in US history, no debt, privately held, already profitable, top 10 brokerage, won Innovator of the Year and the Training Magazine Apex Award. Like, yeah, probably going to be a decent IPO. So that's awesome. Also, hey, revenue share and all this other stuff. One of the things that's also really cool that you and I had talked about when we were considering, this partnership was you also get to just kind of be the tastemaker in your area for the brand. Right.
yes,
So there's
yes,
other brands that sometimes can predate us, and they may have a great reputation in an area, or they might not have such a hot reputation in the area because, there's some great people that entered early on or some not so great people that entered early on that can muddy the waters. And so when you're early on, especially in a market like yours, you get to be the tastemaker. People get to say, okay, that's what LPT is.
yes,
Right. And so I
absolutely.
thought that
Yes.
was huge, especially because of how you run your business, how you carry yourself. I always thought that was a really great thing. So, talk to me a little bit about what you're excited about. It's kind of weird and it's cool. You made the move. You're partnering with us. We were just on a mastermind right before this for team leaders inside the group, and you made the move. And it's a new year,
Hmm.
and there's all
It's
kinds of
perfect
other stuff
timing.
going
Perfect
on.
timing. Yes.
Yeah, so there's a lot of like newness going on. What are you excited about?
So I'm going to tell you a couple different directions.
Okay.
One is when I talk about the marketing and the excitement for the agents, it's not just I mean, I have so many listings coming up. Our team is doing amazing. And this is the best product that I could possibly see for my clients, for the buyers and sellers, just getting the information and showcasing properties and standing out in our area as top of mind. So that is really important. And then as I was deep diving, I met you. So, and this has been a big portion of it too. You and Sanit do exactly what I want to do with my business. So, what I'm most excited about is partnering with you guys and learning from you and just kind of absorbing everything that you're doing because I'm in a small market. So, my influences are minimal here. So, I want to be something bigger that I get to bring those bigger elements to my team and to my buyers and sellers. And that's what I'm most excited about is being part of something so much bigger where I get to learn so much.
That's awesome. And so I I I know we've talked about it, and I don't see why I wouldn't bring it up here. Tell me a little bit more about how you're helping agents even outside your marketplace. I know you're
Yes,
launching something that we're pretty excited about.
absolutely. So coming up is I'm getting ready to launch. It's called the Unforgettable Agent, and it is
Okay.
focused on helping agents stay top of mind. So using your personality and integrative marketing to stay top of mind, gain business, client attraction, and really how to build your business by attracting clients. And this is something I'm taking off with this year. It's the timing couldn't have been more perfect. And I can tell you, I wasn't planning any of this with LPT. I knew nothing about it. So as I researched it, it's like everything just fell into place. And it is the more I learn, the more I love it, the more excited I get. And just having you guys by my side makes it better.
Sweet. Um, how do you see, and this is again, this is not a rehearsed conversation, so it
No,
might take
I,
you a
I
while to
have
come
no
up
idea
with
what you're going to ask. So
it. How do you think LPT can help you with that, right? Because here's what I think I heard. Tell me if
yeah,
I'm wrong.
yeah.
I think I heard, hey, I'm going to help agents become that unforgettable agent with their branding, with their presence, with those types of things. And then you're now partnered up with what I think we both would argue is the best marketing
Hmm.
platform in the brokerage world. How do you think those two things are going to work together?
Yeah, so awesome. It definitely all ties together because we have the marketing resources, the tangible marketing resources. And then there's Lofty and Follow Up Boss that we get. So we got the CRM aspect, the marketing aspect, and then just the opportunity to coach and work with Sanit that has so many different ways to market yourself and somebody to learn from. And then myself that does a lot of marketing, and then you. So I think when agents can come to some place and it's like, wow, I have all of these different people with different marketing styles that I can learn from, plus a company that offers marketing resources, plus a follow-up CRM, like you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. And that's exciting.
That's awesome. So that's actually I boiled it down in this little thing right here on the bottom. It says tangible resources, and I should have put a plus great guidance equals being unforgettable, right?
Absolutely. Yes.
Um, because you're right. Whenever I bring the marketing tools, so for years I had not been in production. I was managing a team, all those things. Now I'm out there taking listings and whatnot, and I'm using all the marketing from LPT.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things is it really does work that way. When you're able
Yes.
to leave behind something amazing, like I just got the 9 critical questions. We're
Yes.
dropping these off at FISBOs, expireds, right? We're bringing them, we're sending them prior to listing appointments, and they're crushing. They're doing great. And so I think when you have a streamlined process in which you get marketing on a consistent basis, that's helpful to a degree. But how do you
Mm-hmm.
use them? How do you
Yes.
weaponize this stuff?
Absolutely.
Right.
Yes.
And I think it's the combination of all of us using the same tools, but then deploying them in different ways and then coming back and getting each other's feedback. Right. So
Yes.
like
Absolutely.
yesterday we were on the production call, right? So every Wednesday we have the like, hey, everybody jump on. Doesn't matter if you're a brand new agent or a top producing team leader. Let's talk. Let's work on our businesses. And then Thursdays is the team leader and growth one. And yeah, we were just on that, and it's so cool to come back and see how many people took whatever idea was discussed last week or last month, and oh, I used it this way. Well, I actually did this, and then you come back and you go, oh, okay, cool. This is something new I can try. So that's been
Yes.
super helpful.
Absolutely. And objection handling, I mean, just coming to the table and going, hey, what do you guys see here? How are you handling this? And the biggest thing I like to do when I'm coaching or assisting agents is help them get out of their own way. Like
Hmm.
that is the biggest thing. It's like, okay, you're not turning on the camera because you're worried about how you look or what you're going to say or how you sound. And it's, you are limiting your own success when you get in your own way. So
Hmm.
removing those obstacles and telling people, hey, this is what you're going to do, like just do it and it will change your business. And that's the goal of working with agents for sure.
Yeah, 100%. Getting them into action, getting ourselves into action, right? I
Yeah.
think that's super helpful as well. Okay, so if somebody's watching this and they go, okay, I see Angie, I see what she's doing, I also see what's going on with LPT. What kind of advice would you give them in terms of like figuring out, hey, is this the right fit? Is this group a good thing? Like, give them some advice.
Yeah. So I think that once you even take a look, then you get excited and you know that it's the right thing. I should throw out there some different things that we didn't talk much about. It's a low cap for agents. So, and you
Mm,
have some different options to grow a team or just to go sell homes. So people have different goals. And I think that's really important to point that out. But also, once you take a look at the team leaders, the people that are on top, the energy, the vibe, everything, you get so excited. And then you learn about the marketing, and then you learn about the low cap, and then you learn about the people you get to work with. And if anybody's thinking, do I want to do this? They can definitely contact me and I can kind of tell them the process I've been through and why I'm excited about it and why I do think it's worth pursuing.
Yeah, I think, and thank you for sharing that because for those people who are like, okay, Isaac, I get it. You have access to this great stuff. Tell me some details about LPT. She just broke it down. You actually have 2 separate comp plans that you can choose from. The business builder, $500 commission per transaction capped at 5,000, right? And that's for the person who is a business builder. I want to reinvest
Mhm.
my money back in my business. I want to accelerate whatever I'm working on right now by retaining as much of the money per transaction as possible while also having access to an upline and also having access to amazing marketing tools. And then there's also the business builder. I'm sorry, the brokerage partner plan, which is
Mhm.
the 80-20 split capped at 15,000, and that's for team leaders, top producers, people like that. And the additional benefits for things like that is additional, essentially 2x the stock awards on your first, third, and 15th transaction. And then in addition to that, you get to earn revenue share if that's something that matters to you. So you actually get your choice. Whereas most other brokerages, it's a one size fits all. It's like, hey, welcome to the brokerage. Here's your comp plan. Talk to you later. As opposed to, hey, which one suits your needs? And then you can actually change over time
Right.
for
Yes.
whatever suits your needs.
Hmm.
So that's awesome.
Absolutely.
In addition to that, we have all the technology, right? Whether it's Lofty, KV Core, Follow Up Boss, all these different platforms that you can use. We also have LPT Plus, which is giving you access to healthcare and all kinds of other things like Zudilio, Real Scout. Lots of great tools to help you accelerate your business, and coaching specifically on those tools twice a week. So a lot of really good stuff that LPT as a base brokerage product, if you're looking at it as a product, provides. And then we just enhance that by coordinating and masterminding with one another. Angie, they want to talk to you right now. What's the best way to get a hold of you? If somebody's interested, they say, you know what, I want to learn more about this LPT thing, and I want to partner up with somebody who understands what I'm going through and how I can, and wants to help come alongside me and grow my business. That's you. They just described. How do they reach out to you?
Absolutely. So Facebook, and I'll tell you that in a second, or the best way is call or text 530-510-1056. Or
Alrighty.
on Facebook, it's Angie, ANJE, and it's the American team. So
Awesome. So they can reach out to you there, message you on there. Like, what is it that you're most excited about now moving forward? Because we're about to push even harder. What do you got for 2025? What should we be looking
yeah.
out for?
So I came into this year, I'm already off to having an amazing year. Our team is going to have an amazing year. So I'm excited to get everybody that I can possibly work with excited about this year, because you're going to thrive in 25. And I think I've been saying that. Hey, this funny thing, as soon as I talk to Sunit, this is okay. I can't sing, so this is going to be kind of embarrassing. But the first thing that came to my head, and so now I share it with my team because we're kind of goofy in here, is, are you down with LPT? Yeah, you know me. So we've been singing that in our office. One of us can sing, the rest cannot, but it's been kind of fun. So just to say, if people want to have fun at work and they want to grow their business and they want the opportunity to expand in ways that you just can't do as an independent brokerage, this is the opportunity to do it. And that's what the message I would want to get out to people. So
Terrific. Well, thanks so much for joining us. There's much more to come. I know that you're also inside Agent War Room, adding value there. For those who don't know, Agent War Room is a platform that we all run. Angie's a part of it. She's contributing there as well. And it is a free platform. If you go to agentwarroom.com, you can learn about that. It's a free platform that we make. We put in courses, we're doing masterminds, all that stuff. And it's brokerage agnostic. So it doesn't matter if you're part of LPT or not, you can join that. So check out agentwarroom.com. You'll get a lot more of Angie there as well. Thanks so much. Make it a great day.
absolutely. Make it a great year.